Welcome back to class. In our today's section, we are going to explore how to include signature to your formal or informal document in Microsoft Word. So let's start by launching Microsoft Word. We click on the Start button, and you can as well as type Microsoft Word here, or if you have it pinned here, you can click on Microsoft Word. Recall in our previous class, we learned how to design a letter-headed paper. So we will build from that previous class. If you did not watch that video, please you can go back and watch the video, learn how to design your letter-headed paper so we can flow together. So I will launch into the work already. So I'll wait for it to load. So this is how our letter-headed paper looks like. This is what we designed last time. Very simple letter-headed paper. Today we have been able to type in this document on the letter. Our aim today is how to include signature to this document. So how do we do that? Of course, our signature is supposed to be towards this end. You sign here, then we'll learn how to format the document. Before now, let's just format the document. It's very, very expedient that any format document must be well aligned. Both the left and the right must be well aligned. So this paragraph, you can click or highlight the paragraph. To make this paragraph well arranged, you click and highlight it to the extreme. If you don't have this document, you can take your time, just pause the video and maybe type it to just guide you on what to do. But if you can't, you can as well as type any letter of your choice so you can follow the class accordingly. So after highlighting it, you just come to your paragraph group and click on your justify. When you justify your document, both the left and the right margin are well arranged. So I'm going to justify this very paragraph. I'll highlight the paragraph, then click on my justify under the paragraph group. So this is justify. I'll click on it. So I'll scroll down. The last paragraph, is it justify? So let me see if I can justify this paragraph. So I highlight it and click on the justify. So we have to sign here. Before you can include a signature to your document, first you must have scanned the signature or snap it and send it to your system. So my signature is already in the system and I want to insert it here. So I'll go to my insert tab, then click on picture. Step 1 was to click on your insert tab. Step 2 was to click on your picture under the illustration. So when you click there, you have a command that is called this device. So your picture is in your device. So I'll click on it, wait for it to load, then explore to see where my signature is. So when it opens here, I think that signature is inside my picture. So I'll click on picture. So I'll scroll down. I have the signature here, signed. So I'll click on it and click on insert. When I click on it and click on insert, it was snapped, so it's very big. So I'm going to see how I can reduce this. Now, please take note. Any picture you insert in Microsoft Word, it is a static picture. It cannot move from one place to another. So for you to make this picture or any picture move around your Microsoft Word environment, you will click at the top right button where you have the layout option. Under the layout option, you click on in front of text. The last command here, in front of text. When you click on it, you now make it flexible so it can move around. It can now move around. Before now, it wasn't moving around. So now you can move it around. Now, if you look at this signature, first thing you must do, it was so big, so we're going to crop it. We are going to crop it. Under my picture format, we have the crop command here. I'll click on the crop command, then I'll come to the top here, drag it down, come to the bottom, drag it up. You must be careful too so that you won't crop into the picture, into the signature. So I'll crop to this point, crop to towards the left to the right. Then I'll click from here. Record, I snapped this signature into my system. I sent it via Bluetooth to the system. So this is what I have here. After this, I'll click on my crop again to remove those parts now. So I want to add this signature into this very point now. If you look at the signature closely now, it has its own background. So let's learn how to remove this background and make the signature stand on its own. First and foremost, under your picture format, step number 1, you go and click on where I have correction. When you click on correction, you have this lighter under the brightness and contrast. There are some signatures that are very light here. So I'll select this very one. It looks lighter, so I'll click on it. That's the first step you take. The second step you take is you remove background. You want to remove the background from the signature. You click on remove background. When you click on remove background, you have this environment. Now, if you look at the signature, there are some white spots on this signature. So I want to remove it. You now click on mark area to remove. So you click on it. When you click on mark area to remove, you come to where you want to remove. I selected it, yes. You come to where you want to remove. You can as well as zoom it so that you can see the point you want to mark the area to remove. I'm increasing the font size. So when it comes there, I'll click inside here. So that white spot should be off. And now go back to the next white spot. So I'll be clicking inside those spots to remove the white point in my signature. So I'm going to effect that to virtually every spot where I have those white points until when I am satisfied. If you're satisfied with what you've done, so you can as well as click on keep changes to finish everything. You click on keep changes. When you click on keep changes, this is how it looks like. At this point, you can come to the diagonal note and drag it inward to make it smaller. You can click drag it inward to make it smaller. So this mark like your signature, you can place it here, as well as you can as well as expand it to suit what you want. So by so doing, the background in the signature is off. So this is how we can insert our signature into our formal document. So the way it is now, one can save it or one can print it and courier it to the designated destination. So that's how we can insert a signed signature. That's how we can insert signature to our formal document. If you have any question or where you were not clear, you can drop your question in the comment section. See you in my next class. God bless.